I stopped answering my wife's work calls and her office learned her real hours. For 2 years, my wife Dana worked at a logistics company that apparently ran on my phone. Her office had my number down as her emergency contact, and every few days, someone from HR or scheduling would call me instead of her. "We can't reach Dana. Is she with you?" And I'd say, "She's probably on the floor. Her phone's in her locker. She works late." I said that so many times it stopped feeling like a sentence and started feeling like a fact, because that was the story. Dana left at 6 a.m. and got home around 8:30 most nights. Mandatory overtime, she said. She was tired all the time, snappy, and I felt bad for her, so I picked up the slack at home, and I picked up her office's calls, and I smoothed everything over. "She's here. She's swamped. I'll have her call you." The thing that finally got to me wasn't suspicion. It was that I was tired too. I work a normal 9 to 5, and I'd be in a meeting and my phone would buzz. Dana's office, and I'd have to step out and lie for her on the spot. My boss noticed. So one Tuesday, I just decided I was done being her switchboard. Next time her office called, I let it ring. They called 4 times that afternoon. Then a woman named Priya left a voicemail. "Mr. Bell, we really need to confirm some hours on Dana's timesheet. Please call back." I didn't. I figured Dana could handle her own job. That night, Dana came home at 8:40 like always, dropped her bag, and I mentioned it. "Your office kept calling me. Some woman, Priya, something about your hours." Dana went still with her coat half off. "What did you tell her?" "Nothing. I didn't pick up." "Why would I? Just call them tomorrow." "You didn't answer?" Her voice climbed. "You always answer." "Yeah, and I'm done answering. It's your job, Dana." She didn't say another word. She went to the bedroom and I heard her on the phone, low and fast, for almost an hour. 2 days later, she got home at 4:15 in the afternoon. I was shocked. "You're early." "They cut my hours," she said, and went straight past me. That didn't make sense. Peak season, mandatory overtime, and suddenly they cut her? I asked, and she snapped that they were restructuring. I let it go for about a week, until the letter came. Certified mail, her name, return address, the logistics company. She wasn't home. I set it on the counter. Then I picked it back up because something was crawling in my gut. I opened it. I know you're not supposed to. I opened it anyway. It was a notice of termination, and it laid the whole thing out. Dana had been clocking out most days at 3 p.m., then re-entering the building through a side badge door and submitting overtime that put her at 8 or 9 p.m. for 2 years. When HR flagged the pattern, they said their normal step was to call the employee's emergency contact to verify her whereabouts, and the contact had consistently confirmed extended hours. That contact was me. I was the verification. Every time I told Priya she works late, she's swamped, I was signing off on hours my wife never worked. The one week they couldn't reach me was the week the numbers stopped matching a voice. She came home at 4:30. I was standing in the kitchen with the letter. "Where were you all those nights, Dana? You weren't at work at 8 p.m. You clocked out at 3. Her face did the thing where it tries 3 expressions and can't pick one. "It's complicated." "It's not complicated, it's on paper. You left at 3, and I told your job you were there till 9. For 2 years. You made me the reason it worked. I never asked you to answer those calls. You put my number as your contact so I would." She switched then, the way she does. "So this is my fault? You're the one who stopped picking up. If you just answered like normal, none of this would have happened." And there it was. 2 years of covering, and the problem was the 1 week I stopped. "Where were you?" I said again, "at 3:15 every day for 2 years. She grabbed her keys. "I'm not doing this right now." "You are. Because Priya already told me half of it, and I'd rather hear the rest from you than from HR. She stopped at the door. She hadn't talked to Priya. I'd made that up. She's been staying at her sister's for 6 days, and the certified letter is still on my counter where she can see it.